Hi everyone, hope you're well. In today's video, we are going to be diving into the best settings for AMD Radeon software. Whether you are a casual gamer or a competitive player, these settings will help you get the most out of your Radeon graphics card. Let's get started. First, let's open the AMD Radeon software. You can do this by right-clicking on your desktop and selecting AMD Software Adrenaline Edition. Okay, once you open the software, the first thing we want to do is add to Gaming tab, and then Graphics, and we want to start with make sure you are using a custom profile, just like mine. I'm using a custom profile, and we want to disable super resolution, AMD fluid motion frames, anti-lag disabled, boost disabled, shield disabled, Radeon image sharpening. You can use this on if you want, but use maximum of 30% sharpness. This will tank a bit your FPS, like 5 to 10 maximum. If you are on a really low-end computer, make sure you have this disabled. Enhanced sync disabled. Wait for vertical refresh, always off. Frame rate target control, you want to make sure this is disabled. You don't want your FPS to be capped. Anti-aliasing, we're gonna leave as default. Use application settings, multi-sampling, and disabled. We want this disabled as well. Texture, filter quality, performance, surface format optimization, we want it disabled. So this is a really important one now. So tessellation mode, we want to make sure to override application settings, and then on maximum tessellation level we want to turn it off. So this is a really important one, mainly for battle royales titles. So this is if you have it on or using application settings, this will cause your game to have micro stutters, and this is gonna really ruin your experience if on multiplayer games. Like big maps, make sure you turn this off 100%. Okay, OpenGL triple buffering disabled, 10-bit pixel format disabled. And then after this we add to display tab. We want to make sure that AMD FreeSync Premium is disabled, virtual super resolution is disabled, GPU scaling disabled. However, if you are using an stretch resolution, you want to make sure this is enabled, and scaling mode if you are using a stretch resolution again, make sure it's full panel if you want to make it stretch. If you want to have black bars, you can do preserve aspect ratio, so it's gonna be, your monitor is gonna have like black bars on the sides. Okay, display color enhancement disabled. So next step on display would be going to overrides, and you'll have to accept. A pop-up message is gonna appear and you have to accept, and then you want to make sure the ADCP support is disabled. Okay, next we go to performance. So now that we are on performance, we add to metrics tabs, and what is metrics is literally just keeping logs of your performance in games. So the main thing you want to make sure is that all these metrics are on gray. You don't want them to be like here red, you want them to be gray. So this will disable metrics logs running on the background while you are gaming. Okay, so make sure all of them are gray. Next we'll go to settings. So this is default, you don't need to touch this. Now we're going to the tab of smart technology. Make sure all of these are disabled, mainly AMD smart access memory, because currently it's better to disable it just because it's causing stutters throughout your gameplay. So big maps, again, battle royale maps that are intensive, yeah, these are gonna cause you stutters through your gameplay. So make sure you disable this. So if you have this enabled, disable, restart your PC, and make sure that this is disabled. You'll see a huge improvement of your low FPS, low 1% FPS. So you're not gonna feel so many FPS drops. So now add to the settings on top right here, click. Okay, on system, the first thing we want to make sure that we select is preferred software version. Make sure it's recommended only. You don't want any drivers that haven't been tested yet, so optional will be untested drivers. So they tested it, but they didn't done a full test. Okay, next thing it would be issue reporting. Actually, my bad. Issue detection. You want to make sure this is disabled. Next thing, audio. I have mine on default. This doesn't affect anything. Disable, no suppression. Hotkeys. You want to make sure they are disabled. And then preferences. Make sure all of them are disabled. You don't want to have in-game overlay. This is gonna tank your FPS. Web browser, you don't need a web browser while you're gaming. So system tray menu, you can leave this one on if you want, but there's no need of having it on the tray. You just right click on the desktop and you have it there. Advertisements disabled, post notification disabled, tutorials disabled, always on top disabled, animation and effects disabled. Guys, I hope this video helps you, and if it did, yeah, leave a like and a subscription. Thank you very much for watching. See you later, boys.